Edmonton isn't always recognized as a historical city, but it has an important past that deserves to be known. The community of Highlands, in particular, has a unique character that is easily overlooked.
So, is Edmonton's history important to you?
Yes, it is important.
Is it actually something you ever really think about?
No.
No? No. Are you aware of the Highlands area?
No.
And are you aware of the historical walk that the city of Edmonton offers?
I've heard of it, never been on it. I've never even heard of it before.
No. Hi, Shayla, right?
Yes.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. I just want to ask you, is Edmonton's history important to you?
I think so.
Is it something that you think about at all, or?
Once in a while.
Do you like old buildings and?
I think they're neat. Like I like Fort Edmonton, I guess.
Do you think like maintaining buildings and like restoring old buildings is something that is important?
Yeah, I feel like I like the older ones compared to the newer ones. They're different, right?
Yeah. Have you heard of Edmonton's historical walk?
No.
No? Not many people have. And are you aware of the Highlands area at all?
Ish.
So what does Highlands have to offer? The 112th Avenue is still home to several charming little stores, as well as a well-liked restaurant, La Boheme. This section has been home to stores in the past too. You can feel the history on these streets when you see the plaques at almost all the businesses. Highland Hardware, Jameson's Coffee Bar, Stone's Meat Market, and Canada's Safeway Grocery Store are some of the businesses that once occupied this avenue. A few streets to the south from 112th Avenue, you find Ada Boulevard, right next to the river valley. This area is home to many outdoor areas, including the Betty Stanhope Cole Park, named after an accomplished golfer. And sure enough, right next to the park, you see the golf club where Betty Stanhope Cole was a member. When we think of golfing, we might not think that this sport has been present in the Highlands for several decades, but the Highlands Golf Club has an important history of its own. The golf course was built in 1929 to help men balance their work and family life. This golf club has endured some tough times. It was opened during the Second World War and even raised money to help buy a Spitfire airplane. Today, the club has over 600 members and hosts a variety of events throughout the year. Some of these events are available to non-members as well. But you'll find much more than just a golf club on Ada Boulevard. Many historical houses are located on this street. You cannot do a historical tour of the Highlands without passing by the McGrath Mansion. This is where William McGrath, often called one of the founders of the Highlands, lived. McGrath, who was born in Ontario and moved to Edmonton, had the visions of making Highlands a neighborhood for the upper class. Right next to the McGrath Mansion stands another important building, the Holgate Residence. Bidwell Holgate was in fact William McGrath's business partner and also a developer of the Highlands community. You can tell the difference between these two houses and other buildings on the Ada Boulevard. McGrath and Holgate truly created their own homes in accordance with their visions. Houses that were planned by McGrath and Holgate include the Sheldon residence, located on the 111th Avenue. Carlton Sheldon was an executive who moved to Edmonton from the United States. He became a manager of Humberston Coal Mine, a very famous coal dealership. Highlands was also home to another individual interested in building houses. William Brown worked in real estate and insurance, but also built several houses in the Highlands community. He was also a member of the Highlands Golf Club. Perhaps the most known Highlands resident, however, was Marshall McLuhan. McLuhan, a famous communications theorist and creator of concepts such as the Global Village, lived in this house with his parents between 1912 and 1915. Even though his career ended up taking him around the world, he too once walked these very streets of the Highlands.